with the game, they tried to harm themselves. Authorities thought it was strange. The games didn't affect gaming creepypastas, so we're trying out a brand new type of video format, where each of these deaths was thought to have been a suicide, with the victim hanging themselves, reported to have had near-death experiences, and had played Pokemon Red or Green. When the surviving children were presented with the game, they tried to harm themselves. Authorities thought it was strange. The games didn't affect everyone, only a small demographic of kids. Thousands of children were playing the game, and it had become a huge hit, but there was no mass suicide epidemic. Despite this, the connection to the game was the only lead the police had to go off of. So, they visited the programmers. They met with the director of the original games, Satoshi Tajiri, who, when told of the mass deaths, seemed uncomfortable, but had no information to give them. Next, they talked to one of the main programmers of the game, Takanori Uta, who explained to them that it was impossible to back it up, but police believed it was worth looking into. Their next stop was to visit the game's That evening, the detectives were baffled. So they turned to the games themselves. They booted up one of their confiscated copies of Pokemon Red. This is when they noticed something odd. The duration time of the saved files on all the cartridges were quite low, and the player had only a single Pokemon in their inventory and roster. Trying cartridge after cartridge, all of them were similar. Low playtimes and one Pokemon. Whatever was on the title, it had requested his name not to appear. Notes piled upon notes, with the phrases, "Do not enter, watch out," and "Come follow me," written over and over again. Still confused, the police inquired with the programmers about Koji Nishino, a reported friend of Chiro's who had gotten him the gig on the game. This is when they discovered Nishino had locked himself in his apartment since the release of the games. After much persuasion, the police convinced Nishino to talk to them. He told them that Chiro had an interesting idea for the game, and that Takanori allowed Chiro to join the project since Nishino had known him for so long. The detectives started to believe that Chiro had taped still in the report. Years later, a detective was assigned to the cold case. He revealed another one, and another. With one of the cartridges that he tried, he entered the tall grass, and his screen froze. It then went black. Then, text appeared that read, "Come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I miss you, Dad. I miss you, my husband. I miss you so much." He hit the A button to continue while tears flowed down his cheeks. His wife and daughter had died in an accident not long ago. Were they communicating with him? New text appeared. "Come follow me, become new again. We want to see you and hold you, and be with you forever and ever and ever and ever." His screen then cut to black as he cried. Then, Oak appeared in the tall grass. A text box appeared with him with Oak's dialogue saying, "Come follow me." The detective cracked, shouting no, tossing the game to the floor. But it was too late. The voices of his wife and daughter filled his head, screaming sad and horrible things, calling out for him to come follow them. And that's when the detective found his pistol. And his pistol found his mouth. He pulled the trigger and dropped to the floor dead. The case was never solved. All 104 cartridges that had been confiscated were later burned by another police officer, making sure that not a single one of them would survive. And there we have it, friends. What are your thoughts on Come Follow Me? Let us know what you think in those comments below. And do you think something like that could ever really happen? Though? Thanks for watching, everybody.
You mined it for 10 hours. The video's 10 hours.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, Beth. Who would watch mine rock for 10 hours? Because we're not going to.
1 million people apparently.
Oh my god.
1,000,000.
That's too many people. Just go to the last 5 minutes.
Why is there a dog?
I don't know, keep going.
Why the hell? There's a dog. What? Why was there a
I
dog?
don't know. No, we don't want the last 2 hours.
No, I'm having a look still.
No.